Hi students, let us go with the next programming assignment, that is fourth assignment under programming in Java. Okay, so let me go with the question first. So what is the question given? Complete the code segment to check whether a given number, whatever the number that is given, is Armstrong number or not. So he has given the definition of Armstrong number below. What is that? A positive number is called an Armstrong number if it is equal to sum of cubes of its digits. For example, 153. So if you take 153, then what is sum of cubes of it, of individual digits? So individual digit 1, 5, 3, and what is doing? 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube. And when you add all those, it becomes 153. So the result of this one is equal to your given number. Then this we call it as Armstrong number. So remember this. So for this, what is the logic? Let us write. Let us go and discuss in detail with the program. Okay. So Java. Now look at this. What are the variables that have been created? N is a variable which is created for taking a number. So input is taken and he has created result variable and he stored 0. Let me check why he's created this 0 slowly. Okay. Now what is my first step? So under my first step, what he's saying is asking us to check whether the number is Armstrong or not. Okay, so first you need to iterate a loop and check whether it is Armstrong or not. If you treat it is an Armstrong number, then make sure that you will store 1 if your number is Armstrong. Where? Under result variable. And you will store 0 if it is not Armstrong number under result variable. So simply we can say if result is holding 1, that indicates your number is Armstrong. If result is holding 0, that indicates your number is not a Armstrong. So you should not write a message of Armstrong and not Armstrong. You should store 1 if it is Armstrong, 0 if it is not a Armstrong under result variable. So let me go with my first case. So before going to this, let me explain the code process because I don't want to write the code directly for you. Let us understand the concept. So if I take 153, first what is the step I'm going to do is, first I'm going to divide this, I need to find a single digit from this. That's what I'll find out the single digit because this is what the main thing. So I'll do 153 modulus 10. When I take modulus 10, what is my answer? 3. So did I get my single digit or not? Yes. And that to the last digit in the number. And what I'm going to do, as per my Armstrong, I'm going to do 3 cube, right? So I'm going to do 3 into 3 into 3. And what is the answer? 27. Next, what I am going to do, this is important step. Then I am going to make 153 by 10. Why 153 by 10? Now look at this carefully. I am going to do this process. So 10, 153 by 10. So what is this? 10 15s are 15, 150. Then remainder is 3. Now in one case, I got the remainder. In one case, I want 15. So when you're going to get this quotient, you're going to get the quotient when you divide it with 10. And if you modulus with 10, you are going to get remainder. So here I'll get 15. Now tell me, if I perform 15 modulus 10, what is the answer you're going to get? 100% the remainder is 5. Again, I'm going to do 5 cube on this. And what I'm going to do is, I am going to add the previous result with the existing result. Clear? So this is what the process I'm doing. After that, what I'm going to do, again, I am going to do 15 by 10 so that I'll get 1. And again, you will perform 1 modulus 10, that is 1, and you'll do 1 cube, and you'll be adding to the previous result that you got. It means what? 3 cube plus 5 cube plus 1 cube, right? So this is the logic. Remember, this is the Armstrong number logic. And then what you're going to do, you're going to do 1 by 10, which is 0. Now tell me, can I perform 0 modulus 10? No. So when my number, the updated number is becoming 0, I'm going to stop the logic. So simply, I'm saying this, I'm going to check whether my number is what? N. So N is greater than 0. I'm performing remainder. Then I'm going to do Armstrong logic. What is that? Cube. And then I'm going to get a new quotient. So this is what the process I'm going to do throughout my process, throughout my code. So let me go and do that first. So now first is the first thing. I need to go with while my N is greater than 0. What is the process I need to do? Find remainder first. So remainder is equal to, now did I create a remainder? No. So let me first create a remainder. Int my remainder. Then, so remainder, what is a remainder formula? n modulus. I should not use division, I should use modulus. So I'm going to get a first reminder, and I'm going to do that reminder, means what? I'm going to cube that reminder. So reminder into reminder into reminder. But later what you'll do, you'll add that one to the previous result. So first of all, I should have my previous result. Now tell me, 3 cube is added to what? If I want to get 27 again, what I should do? I should add it with 0. So finally, I'm going to create one more variable, that is some variable, which is initialized to 0. And what is my formula will be here now? The previous result plus the current result will become what? My final result. So finally, what sum will hold? Sum will hold the final sum of cubes of individual digits. Then what is the next thing? Reminder, I have written Armstrong number logic, and then I need to update my number. Means what? I need to degrade my number. So n is equal to n by 10. So this is the process I'm going to do. Now here the question is, you tell me what n is becoming. N is becoming 0 finally. N is updated to 0 finally. Now tell me, what is Armstrong number? It says that your input should be equal to sum. Now tell me, n is becoming 0 and your sum is becoming again 153 if it is 153. Yes? Now, what I need to do now? Before I do this process, I need to store my input in some another variable. Why? Because my number is getting updated. So first, I need to stay in some another variable. I'm taking arm as my variable and I'm saying n. And I'm saying n. Now what happened? Arm is having the main input. Now what is the next thing? He's set to store 1 in the variable result when it is Armstrong number. So what is the logic now? So if my arm is equal to my existing sum or my sum that I have been produced, if they both are same, that indicates it's a Armstrong number. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say result is equal to 1. That is what he expects. Else, okay, they are not equal, then what I need to do? I need to make result is equal to 0. Result is equal to 0. Right? So in this, did I use any extra things? No. Done. Now my logics are fine. And the result I have 1 or 0. Now what is the next thing? What is doing here? He's printing that result. So if it is printing 0, that indicates it's not an Armstrong number. So finally, I'm going to print my result. So system dot out dot print l. Also, don't use println here. So print, what is this? I want my result out. So now let us execute this program, compile this program first and run it. If I'm getting any errors, let us check. If I get any errors, we will modify them. But logic is perfect. So you can see it has been passed. Now let us submit the code. Submit the code, and it's taking some time. Okay, no problem with that. Now let us check, is it really submitted? Yes, you can see one more test case is also being passed. So this is how you can do it. Again, just